Hello and welcome to this week's Coffee Catch-Up. We published episode 5 on Wednesday the 26th of April instead of on Thursday because it was Freedom Day here in South Africa. I hope all of our South African viewers had a peaceful and restful day of celebration. Now, can you believe that we're almost at the end of the 2023 season of The Insurance Apprentice? It's crazy. We've got just one more task episode and that'll be broadcast next Thursday the 4th of May, and then it's the grand finale and that'll be broadcast live from the Hollard campus in Johannesburg on the 11th of May in the evening. We've got just 4 contestants left, and I guess the big question we should be asking as we move into that home stretch is how many people will be dismissed in that final task? 1, 2? You'll have to watch the show to find out. It is the FSCA task, which is generally the toughest one of the season. I'd like to thank all of you once again for the engagement on our episode. The last episode had some brilliant comments. James said, Shivan, well done Shivan. Simon, please can you share what Knox had in her coffee? She certainly seemed happier for a change. I agree, I'll find out, James. Liesel said, what can one learn from this season is that you have to be clued up on all areas of insurance and well versed, not just to concentrate on your area of expertise. You have to be versatile. But then a few comments later she said, but then being a viewer is quite different to being a contestant, and we all know about those armchair critics. It is tough on camera. Kenzie said, sure, askis, and I think that was in response to some of the curveballs. Now, after last week's episode sponsored by the Insurance Crime Bureau, I asked this question. The Insurance Crime Bureau encourages a collaborative effort between members, law enforcement, and other stakeholders. And this facilitates 3 things to combat cross-carrier fraud. One of these is detection. What are the other 2? The answer was prevention and mitigation. And the winner of this week's prize of 2,000 Rand is Anissa Kader. We'll be in touch with you, Anissa, and thank you also for all the comments you make when the episodes are running. The question for this week, that's episode 5, sponsored by Marsh Africa, is as follows. The individual contestants had to come up with an answer as to what the impact on insurance was going to be as a result of climate change. That was the whole task. There were 3 elements that the judges were looking for. One was the cost of insurance. What were the other 2? So remember, that's the contestants' individual presentations. Submit your answer via Facebook Messenger on the Insurance Apprentice page. All the correct answers go into a draw to win 2,000 Rand. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard of favorites for this week. I actually can't believe these numbers. We've had over 18,000 votes cast since we started. Thank you so much for that. And for the first time this season, we have a new leader. Mutsa has just edged ahead of Deirdre, followed by Kyle in 3rd and Rafilwe in 4th place. And Christopher has moved into 5th place in that top 5 for the first time this season. Down in the bottom half of the table are Ferguson, Marissa, Wayne, Elizabeth, and Kagisho. Now remember, it doesn't matter if your favorite's already been eliminated from the competition, because you can actually vote for them even if they get sent home as many times as you like. I mean, take a look at Deirdre. She left us in episode 2, but she's still one of the favorites in the poll. Now remember, this competition runs for the whole season, and the winning viewer gets 4,000 Rand, and the favorite contestant also wins 4,000 Rand. So keep voting on that TIA Fave voting page. There's a link on the screen right now, and there'll be one posted in the comments below this video as well. That's all from me right now. I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all next Friday.